It was late, around 11 p.m. Snow was falling thick and fast, making it hard to see the road. My car's heater was on, and soft Christmas music played on the radio. Everything felt calm until my car suddenly stopped. I tried restarting it, but the engine wouldn't work. My phone had no signal, and the nearest house was 2 miles away, my parents' house. I had no choice but to walk. The road was covered in snow, and the tall trees on both sides made it feel even darker. I wrapped my coat tighter and started walking. The only sound was the crunch of snow under my boots. After a while, I heard something strange. Footsteps. I stopped and looked back. Nothing. The road was empty. Maybe it's just my imagination, I thought. I kept walking, but the footsteps came again, louder this time. My heart started racing. I turned around quickly. Still nothing. "Hello," I called out, but only the wind answered. Then I saw something move in the trees. A shadow, quick and silent. My chest tightened. I told myself, it's just an animal. Keep going. But the footsteps didn't stop. They followed me steady and slow. I started walking faster, almost running. That's when I saw a light up ahead, a small cabin. I didn't remember a cabin being there before, but I was too scared to care. I ran to the door and knocked hard. It creaked open on its own. Inside, a fire was burning in the fireplace. An old woman sat in a rocking chair, her back to me. She turned slowly and said,
"Come in, dear. Warm yourself."
Her voice was kind, but something felt wrong. Her face was pale, her eyes sunken, and her smile too wide. I stepped inside, but the air felt heavy, like I couldn't breathe. I tried to speak, but no words came out. Suddenly, I heard a laugh, a child's laugh. The old woman smiled wider. "They've found you," she whispered. I turned around and saw shadows moving in the corners of the room. They grew bigger, forming shapes with glowing eyes. My body froze in fear. I tried to run, but the door wouldn't open. Cold hands grabbed at me, pulling me back. The woman's laugh echoed around me. The last thing I remember was darkness. When I woke up, I was lying in the snow. My car was standing, just a few steps away. I didn't stop to think. I jumped in and drove straight to my parents' house. When I told them what happened, my dad went pale. He said, "There used to be a cabin on that road, but it burned down years ago. The family who lived there disappeared on Christmas Eve. To this day, I don't know what happened. I never take that road anymore, especially on Christmas. But sometimes, late at night, I hear that child's laugh in my dreams." Not all Christmas stories are about joy and happiness. Some remind us of the shadows that hide in the cold. Stay safe this Christmas, and if you hear footsteps in the snow, don't look back.